Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so before we hop into the main content of today's video, I do want to bring up a piece of news that came out about the game. It's this right here. So, they released this video saying, special wish for the 10th anniversary. They're going to allow us to just get one of the new 10th anniversary LRs, as well as a whole other list of characters too. See, there's just a lot of the characters from 2024, but then yeah, I mean, as we see here, the 10th anniversary can also be recruited. So this is going to help me out a lot, because I only have 3 so far. I have Vegito, I have Gogeta, and I have Evolution Blue Vegeta. So one ones I'm missing is Essos 4. Let's just swap back to this. Check the Dokkan Awaken tab actually. So yeah, I'm missing Essos 4, Frieza plus Goku, and Gohan. So I'm also gonna be able to exchange for one of them with the pity coins. Well, let's go take a look at that. It's gonna be, yeah, right here. I exchanged all of my Dokkan Festival coins to Carnival because I'm not gonna need to get either one of those two. I already have them. But yeah, so I'll be able to get one of them through this new thing they're talking about, the Purunga wishes, and I'll be able to get the other one through like the pity coins here. I just need to do like 9 more multis. And hopefully I pull either Gohan or Frieza naturally. I'm hoping so, but yeah, it's going to help out a lot for sure. So I just wanted to mention that. That's a pretty major deal. And by the way, since we're here, I know this video might take a little bit, so clearing this out. Gotta exercise what I preach, huh? So anyway, so for today's video, what we're actually going to be doing this time around, we're going to be playing a challenge event. It's the next stage of Dokkan Chronicles we have left with this the 8th year. So yeah, we just clear it once with that one, and then with this one is special conditions. Need a full rainbow team. I keep forgetting to put on my focus just so I don't get interrupted. Anyway, let's hop into it. So I already have a team built for this. I'm not too sure if my team's actually going to be good enough. I am curious to see though. So in the info, we have 4 phases here. Phase 1 is against this AGL Gohan team, which, okay, I find this really funny. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and he literally has a kid, Pan, and like, what, like kindergarten, stuff like that? Like, she's literally attending like preschool type of stuff. And we're gonna call him Gohan Teen. He's still a teenager, and yet he has like a preschool kid. It is funny to me. But anyway, he's immune to sealing, stunning. You can lower his attack, lower his defense. Key Blast Super. Alright, so now he goes into Super Saiyan Gohan for the next phase, phase 2. He gets disables attack reduction, so you can only lower his defense at that point. Also a Key Blast Super. Now phase 3, we go against both Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Gamma 1, so okay, this is not something they actually do very often, but both of these actually disable interruption, which is not a very common mechanic. It would be a little bit obnoxious if they were to start utilizing that in most challenge events, but so far all that we've ever really seen is just like Extreme Z battles have that, disables interruption, and seemingly these fights do too. Well, at least these 2 enemies. I mean, we'll see if they start using it more. Hopefully not, because interruption can be a very useful mechanic. But anyway, yeah, immune against everything, including interruption, which typically is not disabled in most fights, but they actually have a weapon type super. And then phase 4, yeah, he's immune against everything, I mean, except interruption. And he actually disables dodge and has a Key Blast super. So, team I built for that might be kind of weird, because I think I mention this every time, but I try to team build, including the characters that are released within like the year that we're playing on. So this is it right here. This might be a pretty weird team. Not gonna lie, I was actually contemplating including physical Raditz. He would have actually led this team just fine in terms of like the main leader skill. But I was thinking like this probably might have some difficulty to it. Let's not meme around, and it would be funny to bring Raditz. Would he even be on the friends list? I'm actually curious. Extreme Physical was filtered by Saiyan Saga. Nope, he's not on the friends list. That's fine. But we have this God Goku who is going to be leading everyone here. So Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans is his leader skill. So yeah, God Goku's pure, hybrid, pure. Okay, so yeah, I have a full rainbow team here. Again, it might be a little weird, especially with the Tech Bardock is not the greatest, but we'll get to him in just a second. So God Goku here, he is stacking attack and defense on his super attack here. It's only a 20% stack, but yeah, he orb changes. He has more attack for the first 6 turns. That is if he has his intro, which we're definitely gonna have that up when there's 6 or more superclass allies on the team. Definitely having that up. So yeah, he naturally has 30% dodge. With 3 or more keys for routine, he gets up to 60%. With 6 or more keys for it, he gets an additional super and guard. So yeah, on release, this character felt like he just had everything. He has gotten a little bit weak at this point. Like his stats are pretty low, but yeah, at the time he was definitely very good. And the transformation, I mean, this is all, even from release, this was barely utilized. Only medium chance to stun, raise attack and defense for 1 turn. That's 30% increase for the turn. 70% dodge before attacking. Additional attack that has a high chance becoming a super for 3 turns. Performs a crit. Some of the 4th turn he's effective against all types. Yeah, I mean, this is basically just a character used to finish off the match. But not too great defensively, I'd say. His active skill actually is like an attack as well. Not only is it like a transformation, but it's also an attack. So yeah, if you activate when start from the 5th turn for start of battle, the characters perform 4 more super attacks in battle. So yeah, that's something. And plus he does crit. Hold on, we should actually be able to see. Yeah, ultimate damage to enemy, performs a crit, transforms. So Goku, we're gonna have mine and the friend. Mine I have at 90%. So this is actually something I probably would think differently nowadays. Nowadays I'd probably give him full dodge secondary additional, but I mean, I'm not in a huge rush to change this, considering that I mean, it is just 1 extra additional proc in here. So yeah, I gave him a defense equip there to help him stack defense a bit better. So now yeah, we have Tech Bardock. This one might be a little bit of a struggle, but here's the thing. Mostly bring him for his intro, where he Rainbow Orb changes, and he gives his attack, and he has the Scouter. He foresees enemy super attacks for 5 turns, so that can be pretty useful, especially for getting him out of the way of super attacks. So we'll try to see if we can make that last for a while. So yeah, he has stats build up every super performs. Yeah, he gets more stats. As long as we get like 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, he's going to be like the best defensively as we can get him. The super attack effect actually is pretty decent for what I remember. Yeah, it's greatly rated attack and defense for 1 turn. It's not the greatest, but it does increase his stats by quite a lot. And yeah, he does not have any additionals in his kit, huh? No, he doesn't, so yeah, I gave him full additional. It's not, I mean, probably full dodge for survivability would be it, but I mean, I'm fine with giving him full additional, considering that he's going to build up more stats. Potentially, because he wants to do supers to build up, not just any type of attack. Anyway, so next up we have the old Z duo from the 8th anniversary. They're going to be pretty solid as long as we put them in like in slot 2 or 3. They unfortunately don't really have much in terms of defensive mechanics, but they do stack defense on both their super attack effects. On 18 key, they greatly stack defense by 50%. And then on 12 key, they normal stack defense by 30%. I'm fairly certain it's 30% and not 20. I think we can actually go ahead and check that. Let's go check on the website. So go to cards. Oh, well, hold on a second. Let me actually do this instead. Just make a separate tab. I don't want to lose this because we're going to look at the stats of the 8th year stage after we're done. So let's go ahead and just type in 3. Should be able to pull them up easily. So yes, it's a 30% defense stack. The only case in which it would be 20 is if you're also stacking attack as well in any capacity, whether it be normal attack or greatly stack attack, that type of stuff. So if they're just stacking defense like indefinitely, then it's gonna be 30%. But anyway, just wanted to show that to be sure. So yeah, their base form isn't like the greatest, not really much in terms of defensive mechanics, but their standby, I mean, even still nowadays is pretty good, because they have guard and 8% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. So as long as you get a lot of orbs, they are Rainbow Key Sphere changing as well, by the way. So as long as you get a lot of orbs, then they're going to be having a lot of damage reduction. Of course, we even have better defensive characters nowadays than this. Just characters that get like defense for free than this, but they're still pretty good, especially because you can do like a standby finish skill and all that. I think we'd have to see that in this form. Yeah, the Super Spirit Bomb. So we'll probably get that off in the video, hopefully so. Alright, and then we have the GT duo from the 8th anniversary. So they're kind of like the inverse. They're actually stacking attack rather than stacking defense. And their base form is quite a bit better because they actually build up damage reduction for every super performed, as opposed to the Z duo, who only build up crit per super attack performed. They also do build up ki, like indefinite ki, so as longer fights go on, they actually get really high ki. Their standby is like a whole revives thing. Their super attack effects, yeah, I mean, if you actually get their super attacks before they die, that like massively buffs the Spirit Bomb. But yeah, you basically stack attack for this to hit harder. And this is kind of just a, look at that, all allies 8 ki and 80% attack. That is pretty monstrous buff. But yeah, this is basically just a phase, not a phase, it's the standby just meant to die and you counterattack, revive, all that. And yeah, we have like a whole bunch of, all 4 of the 8th anniversary LRs. I really just wanted to try them out. So this Gohan kid, his super attack effect, he has 2 unit super attacks. One with Piccolo, but we're not going to be able to see that one. The other one we have is a lot of conditions, or a lot of characters we could have satisfy it. So Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien. And with that, he greatly stacks attack, stacks defense, and Mega Colossal damage to all enemies. So that should only be a 20% defense stack, considering that he's stacking attack as well. But yeah, his 18 ki, like the normal one, he just stacks attack and defense. That's 20% for both. And his 12 ki is kind of useless. Just raise attack for 1 turn. So yeah, his intro 4 ki, 58% attack and defense, lost additional attack designations, become a super for 6 turns. Unfortunately, that is kind of useless because the 12 ki doesn't give you a whole lot. And plus, he does want to receive attacks rather than like do attacks to build up. But yeah, it's not very often I've used this character. I actually have them at a 79, give them full crit just to try to emphasize like their active skill, for instance, because they don't have any crit. They have effective against all types, but that's not necessarily the same or as strong as crits. So I think I'm okay with that. Let's see, this should be the last character on the team right here. So the AGL Kai Goku, his 18 ki, he stacks defense. And these defense stacks are actually pretty large, I'd say. 12 ki, just raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Not super crazy, but not the worst. Yeah, he has a, he's got a lot of stuff on it, honestly. I remember liking him a lot whenever he first came out. So he's got guard for the first 6 turns. He survives KO attacks up to once within a turn. He has a high chance to nullify and counter Ki Blast supers, which we have a good bit of Ki Blast supers here, so we'll see how that goes. And he gets Ki, chance to crit for every attack received. And yeah, he gets defense attack with more received as well. When HP is 40% or less at end of turn, he recovers 59% HP. I remember using that a lot back then. But anyway, I went on quite a while about this team. It's just, these are characters I have not used in quite a while. They're pretty old at this point. Like, I mean, the 8th anniversary LRs, at least on JP, is like 2 years old at this point. Which is nuts, but anyway, going on enough, let's just hop in. Alright, so, we have Bardock turn 1. Let me just make sure, because we're definitely going to want to watch that intro. One of the best intros in the whole game. We're going to have 2 of them turn 1 here.
がスーパーサイヤ人ゴッド。こんな世界があったなんてよ。
Alright, so it actually probably would have been most beneficial to have Bardock in a later turn, like in turn 2 or turn 3 to start out, because then his scatter would last longer within the fight. But it's okay, we'll go ahead and do this. We get 6 orbs with God Goku there, it's pretty good. Let's see if we can get 24 key. Yeah, right here, easily. And then with Bardock, not going to be able to get 2 rainbow keys first, at least going to get 1. Then he'll become effective against all types, I believe. But he's already type advantage, so I think he'll be good. Alright, so God Goku here, doing only a 6 million attack stat. I mean, yeah, the game definitely has progressed. We see super attack effect, not super attack effects, we see attack stats like this, and like back then, these attack stats actually weren't too bad, but I mean, we have characters doing like 20 million. Like, I don't know, I just think of like LRSS3 Go tanks, who just can do well over like 15 million attack sets, even at like 55%, even without receiving an attack. It's just insane how much the power creep has happened within our own units. Alright, so this is definitely easily going to go down in just 1 turn here. No build up with Bardock, which might hurt a little bit with incoming turns, because I think we have yeah, the very last phase is Ints, so might have to look out for Bardock. Alright, sweet. Good intros. How would they even link up next to each other? Actually pretty well. Share all in the family, same warrior race, Z fighters. Dang. Okay. I think since the super's there, I want to try to see if I can counter it with Kai Goku here. Yeah, so at least got 18 key. That's all that really matters there. Let's get this right here. Probably not gonna get 6 key. No, just barely shy of it with God Goku there, but that's okay. Alright, so normals, how's he handle this? Just fine. Alright, so he stacks defense here on this 18 key super attack. I'd like to see if he counters. Only a high chance to counter the super attack. Ooh, additional super. That's pretty good. Yeah, definitely don't really want to give too much dodge. Oh, I don't think he countered it, because we would have seen if he did. So he takes it. How much? Not too bad. Only 50k. Definitely can tolerate that. But he's got a lot of. Probably got. I didn't count how many hits that was, but probably got that extra defense up at this point. Okay. It's not been very often since I've used this character. And just normals. Actually, that was only a 5 dodge, I think. Whatever. I mean, he does want to receive hits to build up, but whatever. Next turn, we'll see if we can get some build up for him. Ow. That actually hurt quite a lot with that guard. We should do this for sure. God Goku's gonna have 60% dodge and guard. Yeah, the defense stats are so low, especially compared by nowadays. Can't even get 18 key with the G2 duo there, that kind of sucks. Hopefully we make it through this turn. Goku's gonna handle these normals just fine. Okay, so he's not supering at all because the scatter lasts for 5 turns. So we still have that up. Unfortunately, we just got kind of bad key. Rainbow keys for changing would be really nice on God Goku. Because, I mean, we had a huge clump of physical orbs, but like that's the problem, is that we actually collected all of them. Couldn't save them for the other characters. If we had rainbow keys for changing, it kind of like separates the orbs in a way where we can evenly share them across the turn. 6.9 million attack stat on a 12 key there. I gave them full crit to try to emphasize the damage on their revives, counterattack, all that stuff. 9.9 million on the Z duo. So they're They're type disadvantage here, but they're building quite a bit of crit chance, so hopefully that comes through. Oh, of course it's a normal. Okay, I think that's hidden potential right there. 7.2. And they're probably not going to finish, probably just going to barely live. Oh, it would have been nice if they crit, but whatever. Alright, moving on to this turn. I think I should definitely try to get some build-up of Bardock, huh? It's such a good rotation, honestly. Just want to check their defense. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think Gohan's gonna live past AGL Goku. How many hits has he received? He received 7. Okay. So he still has yet to get like that huge attack buff. Yeah, 120% attack, receiving 9 or more attacks in battle. So yeah, his defense actually is not too bad at a certain point, but once this intro wears out, what turn is this for him? 3? So we have a little bit left of that. We'll go... let's just try to go for the Dokkan tag. Let's build up a little bit more. I know that we would have had more Rainbow Key Spheres the other way, but it's fine. Alright, 5.3. Yeah, his attack stats aren't very high, at least at first. Definitely wants to get hit to build up. Alright. 3.6. Yeah, pretty low. Oh, come on. He's not even going to get any build up if he finishes off here. Yep, bro. Oh well. So at least we floated Tech Bardock. Well, no, the in phase is the very last one. These two here. I kind of wonder if I should hold on to. Yeah, I think I should hold on to the standby with the GT duo because Bardock's gonna come around next time around. That'll probably be one to do it. Let's who has less defense? The friend does. So let's put him there in slot 1. He'll do it against. Wait, so the only super we're getting really is just from Gamma 2. Let's just try to get him out. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, that's not. I don't know how to reach those AGL orbs over there. That's the problem. I really want to get 6 orbs with God Goku, and it would be easily done like this, but he would be bad with the GT duo. I think they'll be okay. They're a pretty strong character, building up some damage reduction. It's just unfortunately Key's not working out in their favor. So there we go. Got 6 orbs with both God Gokus. Definitely not want to do the active skill quite yet. 6.6 million right there. I don't think it's very common to build God Goku with crit because that's really only affecting like the base form. The transform state's already doing like guaranteed crits for the first 3 turns, so I definitely don't think giving him crit is a good idea. It is fun to reuse these characters though, because I remember I have some. I mean, I call them memories as if they were like a long time ago, but it was only 2 years ago I was using these characters quite a bit. The Kid Gohan is the one I've used the least on this team, so I guess it was kind of a opportunity to do that. Alright, so God Goku, he's gonna have guard and 60% dodge against this super attack. Hopefully he dodges it. If he eats it, he might live. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, on his Easy 8, it might be a long time until Easy 8, maybe like 2 years from now or something, but every Easy 8, he's definitely going to have to like greatly stack defense or something. Greatly stack attack and defense. After he dodges that, please dodge this. If not, then... Okay, he does. I was kind of curious to see if he would have lived, but... So, the Scouter is no longer up. Goku still has his guard. I think we should definitely trust him slot 1. Let's go ahead and get rid of Gamma 2. Let's aim at, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And with the Z duo. Hopefully they don't get us killed back there. Wait, hold on a second. How long is their standby last for? Is it 5 turns? Yeah, standby for 5 turns. I mean, if we're floating them off, that wouldn't be the greatest idea to do. I think they should be okay like that. just hope. They might get killed back there. Okay, so super attack here. It's a weapon super, so we can't. Yeah, that's fine. 15 million there. So, yeah, this Goku has something. Nowadays, that still seems like nothing, but that's not too bad. He crit there. Okay. I don't think he has, like, crits in his passives. Well, no, he does. I don't know what I'm talking about. He does build up crit chance. Up to, like, what, 59%? Something like that. Alright, so, yeah, still not many attacks built up with this guy. Or, when I say that, I mean, attacks received. 3.9. At least it's a really good linking battery for, the AGL Goku. Alright, 9.3. Okay. Are they gonna finish here? It actually would be preferable if they did, because then we could try to do like the revive counter, all that, next turn. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be the end phase. Bardock's probably just gonna get massacred here. We can go ahead and I think we should do it like this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the revive out. I remember seeing that animation so much throughout the year of 2023. Because, I mean, 2023 didn't have a lot of great characters, so the couple good ones definitely stood out. You had to kind of use them a lot. So, I actually want to try to get bad orbs is the thing this time around. So we'll get this. I just want to get one orb with God Goku. And try to avoid Rengoku spheres with Bardock there. I actually want to die on this turn. It'd be kind of sucky if we didn't die. Okay, so it takes a lot. Yeah, we're gonna die for sure. But thankfully, I actually get this attack in. Gonna buff the Spirit Bomb by quite a lot, throwing off Tech Bardock, so you might not have to deal with this phase. Okay, we didn't additional super, but very low chance of that. All right, let's check this out.
貴様の負けだ。
まだまだ死ねねえな。おめえをやっつけるまではな。宇宙のみんな、オラに元気を分けてくれ。サンキュー、宇宙のみんな。行くぜ。
I kind of hate giving full crit. That is nearly a 60% chance to crit, and no. God, I hate it. Whatever. So Goku's guard has run out at this point. We don't know where the super attack's gonna be at. That's the scary thing. Let's, I don't want to put Gohan in slot 1. We'll do it like this. Let's play Goku, the base Goku's active skill. We're probably not going to do God Goku. We'll see. Alright, so this Kai Goku is getting a lot of action this video. Sure. I think, yeah, we'll just give him max key there. At least we'll be able to get 3 orbs with God Goku. He is type advantage. It's not like we really need the guard. Does he get more defense if he supers, though? Yeah. Well, no. Of course he does get this 20% when he supers. I mean, within his passive, he gets massive defense. No, it's just when attacking. He doesn't need to specifically super. I guess we'll just get that. Should be fine. We'll see. We'll see. Yep. Takes that just fine. 12 million. It's got guaranteed crit because we did the active skill. See if we get an additional super. Oh, yes, we do. 7.6 million. Another guaranteed crit. Awesome. I'm pretty sure the active skill attack was actually a proc for him potential. Fairly certain of that. So now let's go on. Yeah, 3.2. Doesn't he get like... Ow. Okay, now he's finally building up defense, but he's just fine. Doesn't he get... I think that Gohan gets damage reduction for doing the 18 key against an enemy. I think that's the way that works. I've like barely ever used that. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know why I forgot about that. He actually cancels dodge. How does he handle this? Oh, that's not too bad. He can definitely handle that. 1.7... Or, not 1.7, 170k. So, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not mixing stuff up. Yeah, when receiving an attack from an enemy who is hit by the character's Ultra Super Attack and Unit Super Attack, 30% damage reduction, but they handle the normals fine. Let's do this. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
始めるぞ。用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。
みんな、オラに元気を可能な限り分けてくれ。頼む。来た来た。
俺はなんとか少しでも時間を稼ぐ。
Alright, Rainbow Keys for a change actually helped out quite a bit, so we can get 6 swords with them. And have a fair bit of damage reduction up there. Yeah, let's get 24 key with them. God Goku, oh, they actually get Dokkan attack. God Goku, we're not going to get 6 key spheres. The friend can't even transform yet. Let's get those 4 orbs. Should be fine enough. Okay. Super attack's probably going to be at the end there. Just want to take a guess. Alright, so GT Duo, what they hit? 11 million with a Dokkan attack. Okay. They might do a lot of damage. Oh, I actually failed. I'm not a gamer today. I'm not... You could actually reset the app and like retry the Dokkan attack, but I don't deserve that. I am no gamer today. That's fine. Alright, so let's see how much damage they do here. Quite a bit. We might not even get to see the what is it, the finish, the standby finish skill thing. Especially if the G2 Duo goes crazy like they are. Yeah, I remember these part 1, or kind of just most of the 8th anniversary logs are really fun on release. I mean, Gohan was a little weird, but I mean, the Kai Goku, we've gotten a lot of use out of them in this video. Z Duo has like that invincible wall mode. The G2 Duo has the insane like damage on the revive skill. Alright, so yeah, we might... Oh yeah, we should probably finish off this turn with Tech Bardock here. Let's just try to get as much as we can there. We got a unit super attack, give him full crits, and let's give Bardock 1 Rainbow Key Sphere there. Yeah, let's definitely try to finish off this turn. I don't want Bardock to get hit whatsoever. Boom, there we go. Alright, sweet. So, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That was kind of fun, using some of those old characters again. Definitely. Alright, so... took only around like 20 minutes. And we got some reward tickets as a drop. Let's go ahead and accept the missions, take a look at the stats. Yeah, there we go. So we got 8 tickets from that, cool. Next up we're going to have the 9th year, which actually has some more missions here. With a full Rainbow Super Class, full Rainbow Extreme Class setup, so that's going to be fun for next video. Just going to have multiple runs to do. So that's cool. Alright, now let's take a look at the stats. So 8th year. So right away he's doing 784k on his super. They still limit your damage, but it's alright. Yeah, not too lot, not a whole lot going on there. Raises his attack a little bit. We can calculate that just for the sake of it. So 8,750 plus 30%, 1.1 million. Okay, and that's something. Especially if you're using like 8th anniversary characters. I mean, they might maybe take some damage. Yeah, and they're also raising their stats by 30%. Defense I don't really care about. Yeah, nothing too crazy. That Goku actually lowers your defense by 50%. That could be kind of damaging, especially the fact that you have to eat it. Disables evasion. Yeah, got Goku eating that. I mentioned this in previous videos, I think, but through stacked defense, it actually does not get affected by defense reduction. It's basically affecting like your base defense stat and not so much like defense you stacked up through super attack effects. So Goku actually handle that pretty well. But I did want to calculate the gammas right here, see exactly what they're doing. 924, 924k plus 30%, 1.2 on gamma 1, and then gamma 2 is going to be hitting harder, it seems. It's 30%, 1.4, yeah. So yeah, they're all super induced once a turn. Okay. And then yeah, lowering defense by 50% can be damaging for some units in the game, but especially the fact that hey, if you bring Tech UI, if you have them here, you can get around that technically, but well, no, you can't. Tech UI came out after, so you can't even bring him. So never mind. Disregard what I said. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much it. Yeah, next video we're gonna head into the next stage, the 9th year. That's where we're gonna have multiple missions to complete. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. Y'all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful, incredible, all of the words ever in the English language. Check the Baba shop.